13 years old, after years of wanting to start, I finally do my first exercise. And it's wonderful. I know that I am not going to want to do exercising some days, and I know that some days I'm going to wake up and it's just not going to be the thing that I want to be doing. But I make a promise to myself, and I exercise, I work hard, I continue to exercise, and eventually a body that I didn't really like so much, eventually that body I love, and I want to continue to do better and better. And then as I'm exercising, as I'm working on improving myself, I'm seeing different exercises because I want to build off, and then I fall into this rabbit hole. I'm exposed to this new world of self-improvement. Now I see YouTubers like Hamza and among others, that was the main one. And they were all speaking about different things. For example, Iman Gadzi, whatever you want to call it, I don't really know how it's pronounced. He was speaking about how there was a new age, a new renaissance, where it would be a new age of people working on themselves, a new age of millionaires. And people had to escape the matrix. I remember that was another thing from, I think, Andrew Tate. And you know what? I mostly fell into the rabbit hole of Hamza, preaching gratitude, preaching meditation, all that stuff. And you know what? I applied it to myself because I wanted to improve. Similar to when I was exercising, that was the first thing. And it felt amazing, it was wonderful. But then, as I kept watching, fast forward, just 2 years later, almost 3, and now I'm about to turn 16 in September 24th of next month. And I'm realizing I'm still watching these videos, but I'm watching them less, because I'm starting to realize something. You watch so much YouTube, you're taking in so many opinions, but you're losing respect for your own attention. And your own attention is the thing that matters most. When you sacrifice your attention, you're watching all these different YouTube videos, you're sacrificing your own opinion. You take so much of other people's, and then you put so much of other people's thoughts into yours, and pretty soon, you don't even know which thoughts are actually authentically yours. Before, when I started exercising, that was just for me. That was something I just wanted. Yeah, sure, it came from a place of a little bit of insecurity, but it's something that I had always wanted to do. And I did it. And you know what? It authentically made me a happier person. Authentically gave me a sense of purpose that I had been searching for. Tear down the noise. And yes, of course, hear the valuable thoughts, hear the things that will actually better your life, because just like meditation and gratitude, the things that I learned from Hamza, I still took those things and I learned so much from them. But once you build to a place, once you actually implement these things, you get stuck because you realize that, oh no, I keep searching for more things to apply, I keep searching for more growth to be made. Truthfully, it's time for you to spread your wings and go off on your own. The more you will watch these YouTube videos, the more you consume this content, the more you will be stuck, because it is time for you to grow. And the only way to grow after implementing all these different things is for you to find your own new things, to think for yourself, to apply your own things, to search. Because look, just like someone told you to go through the education system, and sure, we kind of not have good times there. Not kind of, most of us didn't, especially guys like us. Just like somebody told you to go through the education system, get a regular job and just work. Put your head down, be a worker ant. Just like how many of us have thought, no, that's terrible. There's also many of other people who have been telling you, no, take the path of the entrepreneur, take the path of the working hard, be your own boss. But guess what? That's also another thought that's been imposed upon you, and you truly have no idea if that is actually truthfully yours. Just like this idea of education system, get a regular job, just like how that was imposed upon you, this idea of being your own boss, being your own entrepreneur, that was imposed upon you, think for yourself. And while, again, so many of these self-improvement channels are wonderful, they're great, but just like this one, they have an idea. Yes, of course, they may be based off of helping other people, just like how this channel is, but they're also based off of getting to some kind of state that they've seen in the world through Instagram, through YouTube, through everything. The people who get the most likes are the ones that show off the most flashy things. The world has been so commercialized into you thinking that you deserve, you want, you need these things. But truthfully, if you're anything like me, if you think, you just take a step back. You don't really want these things. You want the feelings that they give you, but the materialistic, the big house, the watch. You know you're smart, even though you don't have it yet. You know that that's not actually the thing you're searching for. It just seems like some kind of rock, some little object that means nothing, really. Sure, maybe you can show off your accomplishments, maybe that feels great, but truthfully, it doesn't really mean anything to you. You were searching for something else, and that's not really what it was to begin with. Again, while it is wise to hear the answers of others, clouding your judgment with words, with their words, will leave you blind to your own. Searching these clouds, searching for the answers, other people cannot give you these answers because you are different from them. Your authenticity is totally separate. That is what makes you different. Don't compromise that to try and push and push and push and try to get to a higher place using the help of others. You will get to that higher place when you just think to yourself. Think for yourself. And as a side note, often we follow the words of others blindly, but really take these things with a grain of salt. Yes, sure, people tell you journaling is wonderful. Yes, it's great for introspectiveness, but at the same time, what will work for other people does not necessarily have to work for you, because again, you are your authentic self. When you take on all these different mantles, when you try all these different things, yes, they're great. Again, hear the people that have the answers. Do not be ignorant to those people. Love those people, and apply what they're giving you, their gifts. But they are different from you. Constantly, when I've made relationships, I've always had this sense of people not fully understanding me, even among my family. Truthfully, only you really know yourself. And yes, you can take on these gifts. But truly, deep down, you know that something slightly, sure, it may work in some ways, but in other ways it doesn't. Take the gifts that they've given you and make something new with it. And think for yourself, brother. I love you, man. Good night. Live with love and integrity. Also, check out this view. I'm not even trying to flex. I'm just saying I'm on vacation. I'm enjoying myself. Good night.